it's the Mocktage! Did that intro frighten you? It's okay if by frighten you mean, wow, this person is deeply disturbed and really likes their look in a camera or mirror or whatever. Yeah, it's true. I could be a 13-year-old girl. But hey, guess what? All girls like the mirror. Anyway, Mocktage is my chance to say what I think about random current entertainment people, issues, topics, and basically say whatever I want. Alright, sweet. First one, just in case anybody ever happens to ask, and so I never have to address this again, let's talk about Speidi, as in Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, or excuse me, Heidi Pratt now. Basically, all I ask is that someone out there please exercise your Second Amendment right. Pick up your gun and use it. The rest of us will consider it a public service. The rest of the nation will gladly thank you. We might throw a party in your honor, and the rest of the world won't even care because no one cares about them anyway. Alright, that's the first part. Mocktage pas deux. That's two for non-French speaking. Okay. So, for those of you who haven't heard, Rochelle Lefevre played Victoria in Twilight and is playing her in New Moon. And she was recently fired for what was called scheduling conflicts by Summit Entertainment for her role on Eclipse and is being replaced with Bryce Dallas Howard, most known as daughter of Ron Howard, but also known for Lady in the Water, The Village, Terminator Salvation, and Spider-Man 3. The interesting thing is that Rochelle, a couple days ago, released a statement through Access Hollywood, a very legitimate media source, saying that she was shocked and stunned and deeply hurt by Summit Entertainment's decision to go on without her, and that she had scheduled another movie, but based on her contract, she did not think 10 days overlap would ever get her fired, and thought that totally fit into her contract. Now, Summit, in return, released a statement through an MSN Twilight fan page saying that she knew about the part much earlier but didn't tell them until the last minute, and it was clearly against her contract and very unprofessional. So, there's your summary. First off, Summit, you released your statement on a Twilight fan page off of MSN, where she went to a legitimate news source. I mean, really? Let's face facts here, people. Oh, and Rachel has worked tirelessly to promote Twilight and New Moon and all things related to it. She's been at every stinking event, dealt with all the fans, especially the unfortunate business of the fact that half the fans don't care about her, they only want to see Rob, and she's stuck having to answer all the questions knowing they'd rather look at some apparently pretty boy's face. But we can mock Rob Pattinson another day. Anyway, there you have first problem, is that she's been dedicated to the series. Also, Summit, your track record doesn't show anything. Because, let's see, you fired Catherine, the previous director, because she asked for more money, who also worked endlessly to promote the film. You wanted to get rid of Taylor, who had to bulk up by 25 pounds, which, yes, we all know Jacob is supposed to be huge, but really, if you were going to just switch someone, get an actor who looked a little too big for him and tell him to tone down a little bit before. Oh, and they were actually willing to work with Cam, who played James in the previous one, for his schedule, but they can't work with Rachel. Like, that's ridiculous. Honestly, you have enough big names in your movie. You don't need to pull in some other name to try to get more people to see it. They're going to see New Moon. And honestly, you're not going to get new fans in there because most people know if they like this story or not. Alright? So, Summit, how about you strap on a pair, be adults, and professional adults, and actually, like, have some balls and take some responsibility for your own actions. Alright? Mocktage out. That's cheesy. But we're going to stick with it. Oh, and quick question at the end of Mocktage, I just want to be clear that I love Bryce Dallas Howard. I think she's a great actress. I really don't think she can pull off Victoria just from what I've seen, but I'm willing to give her the chance. However, I'm not so sure I want to see Eclipse, and I want to support Summit. So, Let me know what you think. Will this keep you from seeing Eclipse? Will it just make you a little upset but still go see it? Or will you see Eclipse but maybe not necessarily see something else Summit's done? Alright, comment back and let us know.